Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're all well. So today I wanted to talk about a collection I've been really excited to test. It is one of the most beautiful collections I think I have ever seen. I've seen a couple of reviews of them online, not extensively just yet because it has just been launched. So it is, of course, the ZOEVA Melody Collection. So ZOEVA is a brand that I've used before. I have some palettes from them. To be honest, I wasn't massively impressed by them. I think one that comes to mind is the Cocoa Blend palette, which is a beautiful palette, beautiful packaging, beautiful colours. I just found it wasn't giving me the payment and the colour payoff and the pigment that I normally would expect. And you know, when you can go and get €5 eyeshadow palettes that have really good pigmentation in them from the likes of Wet n Wild, you know, when you're paying nearly €20 for a ZOEVA palette, you should expect even better quality, you know. I have a lot of their brushes. I've spoken about their brushes before. I wasn't, you know, put off or anything. I will definitely revisit that palette now because of this launch, I think. I made the order directly from the ZOEVA website because it sold out on beautybay.com. I waited too long. So part of the collection, it came out with the palette, a beautiful mirror, and six lip glosses, I think it was. I got one of the lip glosses. So it came today. It came beautifully packaged. Really nicely packaged. And then inside has this, they came with this lovely, oh, that's too shiny, the camera won't pick that up. It just has a lovely little book with stuff about like brush care and just bits about the brand, and it's just really nice, a really nice touch, I thought. So I'm going to have a read of that, look through that later. So, yeah, two things I would say. First of all, when I got the items, I thought they were much smaller than I thought they were going to be. So the lip gloss was $13.50, and it was just reading a second, it was really quite small. I was kind of surprised, a bit annoyed at that. The palette is €23. Haven't even swatched that yet, haven't touched it. I've exercised a lot of self-control in terms of that, so I haven't touched that yet, so I can't comment on that. The mirror was €16 and also way smaller than I thought it would be. It also didn't come with any sort of, like, it came in a box and like a kind of a sleeve, but there was no plastic protector on the mirror. Like often when you open a palette for the first time and it has a mirror, it'll have like a plastic covering. So you take that off and the mirror is perfect underneath. And I found I was like scratching away at the mirror because I was like, where is the edge of the plastic? And there was no plastic on it to protect it, which I thought was a shame because I've really struggled to get it clean. I had to go and get a specific wiping cloth, you know, you get with when you're buying glasses for the first time. And I tried that, but I just don't think it's as perfect as it would have been if they had bothered to put plastic on it. Especially considering brands that have products that are much cheaper, they would have a bit of plastic on them to cover the mirror. So I don't know why they didn't do that. But anyway, those are just two of my initial thoughts. I really hope the products do work. I have quite high expectations for them, and they are kind of a mid-range brand. Like the pricing is not, I wouldn't really consider ZOEVA drugstore, not anymore. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what I got. I think the mirror was possibly the thing I was most excited about, which is unusual for me. But I just thought it looked so beautiful. I wanted new mirrors. So the packaging is all like this. And I mean, it's incredible, to be honest. Everything has been thought of. It has this kind of like metallic-y kind of embossing on it. And then even inside the box is like gold. So they've thought of everything. So it came in this box. It came in a kind of a plasticky sleeve. I just took that off because I actually thought that was rubbing off the mirror and making it worse. So this is the mirror, right? And I mean, look at it. It is absolutely beautiful. It's so nice. Now it's smaller than I thought it would be. But I mean, I'm going to use it today and I'm going to see how I get on with it. Hopefully it'll be okay. Has a melody down there and it has the little butterfly here. So the whole theme of the collection is butterflies. Now, as for the lip gloss, this is the shade Join the Dance, and this is a kind of peachy colour, but it's supposed to be with gold reflex in it, and this is 6.5 mils. I don't have another lip product to hand to compare to, but I just thought it was very small for $13.50. I don't even think you can really see it there, like it's small. So hopefully, I mean, the colour payoff and the pigmentation will be worth the price and the formula. So I'm not going to knock it just yet. And then the thing I'd say most people are most excited for is the Beautiful palette. And I really hope this is the palette that's going to make me kind of want to go back to ZOEVA eye products, because I just was a little bit disappointed after the Cocoa Blend one. So I'm really holding out for this one. So again, you have your beautiful packaging, your kind of gold embossing, and the, I don't know what the name is that holographic, like I think a little bit. Oh yeah, look at it. Honestly, it's possibly the most beautiful packaging I've ever seen. So that's the sleeve it comes in. And then I just pull it out there. It says on the back, superior pigmentation, easy to blend. So that's what I hope going to do. So just to note as well, these products are actually made in Italy, and Italy is renowned for making very high quality cosmetic products. So this is what it looks like there. I mean, I almost want to just like put that on display. It's so beautiful. But obviously, as beautiful as it is, I want the shadows to perform. And then that's what it looks like inside. You have the same kind of design up there, and then the colors, and I'm going to show you a few swatches. The color I'm obviously most drawn to is that purple in the middle. So I'm going to show you some swatches, and then I'm going to move on to actually putting them on the eyes. So one of the first things I'm noticing is most of them seem to be shimmer. There's only 3 mattes, but the 3 mattes are cool toned browns and a light brown. So they're kind of the most perfect transition shades for your crease. So I'd say they're put in there. They were designed to be used with these shimmers. Like I can think of quite a few different looks you could do with this. So first I'm going to go in with my trusty MAC Painterly paint pot, and I'm going to put this on. Where is my e.l.f. C brush? My usual handy one. There we are. So just going to my MAC Painterly paint pot, I'm going to prime my lids. I'm going to have to use that purple today, definitely. So I suppose I'm going to start with that kind of the lightest brown shade. And I'm going to put that on a Nema brush, the Nicola brush. So I'm just going to tap into that there. Oh yeah, oh okay, that's very dusty. Okay. Good bit of powder is after coming off. So I'm expecting that there's going to be fallout. Small bit on that one, not too much. Just going to build that up in the crease. I'd say if you don't tap these off beforehand, you'll probably end up with quite a lot of the fallout on your face. I'm just tipping my head back so I can see exactly where my crease is. I'm just going just above it so that you can see the colour when my eyes are open. Now I'm going to use the darker shade so you can see the amount of fallout on this one here. And now I'm going to put this one just kind of below it to further define the crease. One thing about the mirror, it feels really nice and sturdy. I know it's smaller, but it feels good and sturdy, like it wouldn't break easily, touch wood. So again, that shade is quite powdery. The dark one, it's called About to Leave. Okay, that's extremely patchy. That's after going on extremely patchy. I can see where I put it on here. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. There's like little lines. I'll see if I can rectify that by blending in the other colour. I do really like that shade though. The dark shade. It's a really nice brown. Beautiful with just browns and bronzes for a smoky eye. Yeah, just on the inside, it's you're not gonna be able to see it. It's gone quite patchy. So I'm gonna go back in with that lighter brown, and I'm gonna try kind of blend it out. It's helped a little bit, but then I've now lightened that kind of dark colour. It's not really what I wanted. Although I've actually made quite a nice gradient there between the dark and the light. There's no harsh lines there. I'd like to do possibly a spotlight eye with this palette as well. I think it would be really nice. And it's not, I suppose, as buttery as I've kind of come to almost expect from eyeshadows now. So they're just more powdery than anything else, but that might not be bad if I can blend them. You know, I can get past that. So I'm really liking how that's looking, despite the fact that, I'm not gonna lie, I had to work a good bit to get it to blend, but I got them where I think I want them to be. So now I'm going to use, and also I'm just going to show you when I talk about fallout. That's what I mean. See that brown there? Don't know if you can see it. There's a good bit of powder there. So, I say so a lot, don't I? That purple, yeah, it's called Gentle Clasp. I'm going to, when I use it with the finger, I have a feeling it's going to work better with the finger, but I might try with a brush first, as what I usually do with the shimmers, because I just want to see if it works. Generally with these, it's better to use a flat synthetic brush. I'm going to use this one from CYO. There's no name or number on it, just like a flat synthetic brush. I'm going to try that. And I'm going to see if it works. Yeah, see on the brush, there's almost nothing coming off there. I don't want just glitter, I want that purple colour. I want it to be opaque. So, oh my goodness. That's not showing up on the camera, but you can see it in person. You see it there? You can see the purple shift there. And that's with the dry brush. That's kind of impressive. Obviously I'd like it to be more intense than that. And there is a lot of fallout with this. That is probably because it does have quite a bit of pigment to it. So I may need to maybe wet this as opposed to using my finger. I'd say maybe I need, or even, you shouldn't need a glitter glue to use that. It doesn't say you need a glitter glue. It's quite intense once you pack it on, and then when you blend it out, it does kind of get less intense. But the colour is there 100%. It's kind of, I don't know, it's duochrome? Let's use MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to dip back in. That's it there with the wet. Now I don't want it to get chunky and kind of almost like pill together, like stick together. Sometimes I'm finding with some shadows, when you do that, or rather when you wet them, they end up kind of sticking together and they'll look more kind of, how do I explain, like you can kind of see clumps of them together. That's kind of happening here. I'm trying to pat them out. That is an absolutely beautiful shade. It's not really, I can see it in person. It's not really showing up here, sorry. But I'll post a picture. There you can see it. It's really pretty. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna wet this again, just to make sure I get the same color payoff on both sides. It becomes almost metallic when you wet it. This shade, I mean. I'd be interested to see are the other shades the same, because sometimes colors like these can typically be very hard to formulate. So I'm wondering would the other kind of paler colors, kind of peachy colors, would they need to be wet in order to really get that color payoff from them? Okay, I'm going to finish up and I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. So I put on my brows, mascara. Clearly went quite hard on the highlighter, but I felt it kind of had to with this look because it's so kind of whimsical and whatever else. So I'm going to use one of the colors just to put a little touch of something on the inner corner. So I'm going to use my ZOEVA Luxe Petite pencil in 240. It's got a tiny little nib on it there. I use it for the inner corner. And I think, I don't know if that's sparkly enough for the inner corner. I'll try it. The Gowns Swirling, like the names of these shadows are lovely. Gowns Swirling, this one here, I think I might try use, and maybe the one below it on top from Heaven. Maybe this one then as well. I'm hoping one of them will work. A lot of kickback on these. Okay, that's basically white. Doesn't look bad, but if none of these work, I'll just put highlighter on top. It does look quite nice. It's not like a blinding, you know, shade, but it's really nice and brightening on my inner corner. I mean, you can see it there, but I might try use that shade on top. But this one doesn't seem as much fallout. Not getting a massive amount of payoff from that one. I'm gonna try Wet It. MAC Fix Plus. Oh yeah. Oh wow. See the difference? You can use highlighter for this either. I just wanted to test these shades. This one is again gone quite metallic when wet, but it is a nice colour for the inner corner. It's got a kind of pinky silvery shift to it. Just quite flattering. Again, I have a good bit of fallout everywhere. And I might put some of this under the brow bone. Wow. I'm impressed. Well, apart from the fact that I had to wet them. Still impressed nonetheless. Now, the last thing we're going to do, obviously, is try that lovely lip gloss. In case anyone was wondering, I used the Flower Beauty Lift and Sculpt Contouring Palette. This has become one of my go-tos. I only got it a couple of weeks ago and I really, really like it. The highlighter is stunning. So as I said earlier, this is the shade Join the Dance. Oh my god. The other shades were almost like toppers. And I wanted an actual gloss I could wear on its own. They did look nice. They were kind of like silvery, or like there was a pure gold one, which you could wear over. Like wear on its own if you want, but I would wear it over something. Wow. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful shade. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Wow. I love that. I'm probably going to do a bit of a check-in later just to see kind of how they wear. Does everything wear nicely? Or does it fade very quickly? I don't often do that, but I want to do it for this one. I'll need to go somewhere with this beautiful makeup, if I say so myself. Wow. Power of makeup never ceases to amaze me. That gloss is stunning. It reminds me of the Fenty Gloss Bomb, the one that I love. So I'll come back in a while to show you how they are wearing, what they look like. Do they fade? So I'll be interested to see if the purple stay vibrant for long. I'm really happy with this so far. I think it's really beautiful. The colours are amazing. And I will speak to you all in a bit. Hi, welcome back. So it has been about 7 hours since I applied this eyeshadow. So I'm just going to zoom you in. If you can see it there, it's still very vibrant. I'm going to have a look myself in my mirror. I don't see any change in pigmentation or anything like that. It still looks quite vibrant and pigmented to me. Yeah, there's nothing really to report on, to be honest. I don't think it's faded. Maybe if you're doing, 12 hours or more than that, you might see some fading. But for the most part, they have lasted quite well. Obviously, this isn't the lip gloss that wore off ages ago. This is just a lip balm. That lip gloss is beautiful. I'm not sure if I agree with the price, but I'd say it's just the formula of it and the fact that it has those kind of sparkly bits in it. It is beautiful, and I'll definitely be reusing this. The mirror, I really like. It's not bulky, but it feels kind of like heavy enough that it feels like it's good quality. So I'm delighted with that. And the palette, so I basically did the swatches after I finished this eye look, and then you guys will have seen the swatches by now because I'll be putting it in beforehand. But when I was swatching them, that was the first time I had swatched them. So when I received the palette, I didn't touch it. I was just like, no, I'll do that on camera, so it'll be a true first impressions. And they swatched absolutely beautifully. You'll see in the clip. The mattes swatched amazing. I often find that shimmer shades swatch better with the finger, but those mattes were vibrant, full of pigment, felt really nice. So I take it back. They look powdery when you put your brush in. So I'd say maybe when you're putting your brush in, don't be aggressive with it, because I probably was, to be honest. It was first impressions, I didn't know any better. Just be gentle with it. And it shouldn't go everywhere. And I would definitely, next time I use it, because I will definitely be using this again. I really, really want to. I'll probably use it tomorrow. I would definitely recommend doing your base last, which is what I'll be doing. So all in all, I am first impressions, like very first impressions, I was kind of like, oh no, is this going to be a repeat of the Cocoa Blend palette? But no, I think the pigmentation is definitely there. You have to work with them a little bit, but I think the payoff you get from that is just brilliant, and it's well worth it. Well worth taking the extra few minutes to blend it out and make it work. So yeah, that's it. Those are my final thoughts. This is a beautiful collection. I was so looking forward to getting it. I'm really happy now that I ordered it, and it has sort of made me want to try maybe some more of the ZOEVA lip products. I know I have some matte liquid lipsticks, so I'd maybe like to try those. And I'm definitely going to try my, you're going to see that soon, I'm going to try my Cocoa Blend. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to definitely go back to my Cocoa Blend one and try it again soon. So that's it. I will definitely do a few more looks with this because I think it is quite versatile. Definitely some really, really beautiful looks you can do with this. And I will probably post those over on my Instagram. So if you want to follow me, I'll just leave the handle down here. I'd love it if you would follow me on there. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the eye look. Let me know what you thought of the collection. Have you picked it up? Are you interested in it? What are your thoughts on it? If you liked the video, please leave a like and comment down below if you would like. And if you have not already, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and it would help me out a lot. And you can ring the notification bell as well if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming uploads. Okay, I'll leave that there. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye. So this is how many mils? This is 6.5 every video.